Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm so grateful. In today's video, I wanted to talk about what steps can you take if you are in a no contact situation to receive contact from that specific person. Now, I did make a really fun and light video around receiving a text message from a specific person, which was uploaded right before this video. In this video specifically, I would be going in depth and allowing you to see things from a different perspective, not just to understand how we can call things in, how we can get certain things from our 3D, but how we can sustain them for a longer time. Now, the first thing which I really want you to ask yourself is, from which state of being are you wanting the contact from your specific person? Now, this can be from two places, according to my perspective. One place would be lack. Okay, how would you feel if you're trying to call in contact from your specific person when your state of being is in lack? In lack means it's missing, right? Something is missing that you're wanting to call in. Here, the energy is going to be mostly around desperation. Okay, there is going to be impatience, there is going to be urgency, there is going to be a lot of focus on time. Or are you trying to manifest contact from that person from a state of being which is either neutral? Okay, neutral means you have it right now, you don't have it right now, it's fine. You're neutral, your emotions are not going up and down. Okay, you're not feeling impatient, but you're not even feeling too overjoyed. So, either from a neutral state of being or from a happy, positive state of being, which means that you know that, okay, it's not here, it's not in my 3D reality, we are not in contact right now, but it's fine. You're manifesting that from a happy place that, I really want this, I'm excited about this, and I really want this materialized. Like, I want messages from them, I want a text message from them. Your state of being here would be completely different than what your state of being would be if you are in a desperate energy or you are trying to manifest from feeling of lack, feeling you're missing something very important in your life, feeling that somehow your days, weeks, life as a whole is incomplete because you're not receiving contact from that person. Now, what can you do, okay, to ensure that you are shifting your state of being to either happy or neutral, okay, and not in that desperate, urgent energy where you just want to keep checking the 3D, keep checking the time, and just have a lot of anxiety, fears, and doubts around it. Now, all the steps I mentioned here are interconnected. So, everything after this I talk about will ensure that you shift your state of being and materialize things from a neutral state of being or a happy state of being and not from an urgent and desperate state of being. Now, the next really important thing for you to do would be take that person down from that beautiful, glorious, and really, really high pedestal that you have built for them. I have a really specific video around this, that why and how you should take someone down the pedestal, which I will link up here. Please do check it out. Now, what is the problem with keeping someone on a pedestal when you like them or you love them? Okay. See, you don't have to keep someone on a pedestal for you to show them or convince yourself that you have feelings for them, you like them, you adore them. Okay. When you keep someone on a pedestal, it implies something else. Don't translate that into, me liking them, me being infatuated by them, me really, being fascinated by them. No, all those things can happen when they are at the same level with you as well. And that video that I was talking about earlier will also help you in recognizing that, your specific person is on the pedestal. Sometimes people either don't know the meaning of pedestal or they see it as something nice and they are not able to recognize themselves that, if they have kept someone on a pedestal or not. Someone being on a pedestal for you means you are seeing them in a completely different light. I'm not talking about the light of love. I'm talking about the light where you see them as someone who is more important, someone who is more significant, someone who is more amazing than you. If you have kept someone on the pedestal, you clearly want them more than they want you. You desire them more than they desire you. In your reality, no one else should be on a pedestal but you. On this channel, we are directly linking self concept with everything you're trying to materialize, okay? No one to change but self. You need to feel worthy and deserving of everything you want. And then every person, every job, all the wealth, all the health will just show up at your doorstep. When you are keeping them on a pedestal, you are saying, yes, they are more important. Yes, they are someone who can reject me. Yes, they are someone who is this amazing. They have hundreds and thousands of options. As long as you let your SP be on that pedestal, you are internally in that belief system that they are better than me. I am not a match for them. Whether it's character wise, personality wise, financially, physically, does not matter. You can love a person deeply. I'm talking deeply and passionately with all your heart, even as an equal. Okay. Your partner, your companion should be on an equal level with you, at least in your eyes, internally in your world. Because the way you see a person and the way you give them tags and labels and meanings, that's how they're going to keep showing up in your reality. If you keep them on this pedestal where you give this unrealistic importance and significance to that human being, okay, who should be an equal partner and companion and at the same level as you, then that is how they're going to keep showing up. If you keep that story alive within you, they are so much better. That's how they're going to keep showing up and making you feel. They have hundreds of options. Yes, you'll see those options in front of your eyes or you'll hear about them because that's the story you keep telling yourself. You are seeing them as someone who has options. You are seeing them as someone who can or cannot choose you, who can reject you if they want. You're letting their free will interfere with what you want to materialize. So, the second step would be bringing that person down from that pedestal. If you're so fond of putting people on pedestals, then you need to ensure that in your reality, you're the only one on the pedestal, not in an arrogant way. Internally, you should be aware that yes, I deserve all good things and all good people. Don't keep someone above you and have those kind of stories around them that you believe and have assumptions about. That is how they're going to keep showing up. If you feel you're an option for them, then you will always be an option for them. Now, the third step here would be normalizing your desire for yourself. What does that mean? Now, it's completely fine if this is the first time you're manifesting a specific person or this is the first person who has entered your life. There are so many things in your daily reality that you can pick up as examples to relate to your manifestation process to make your logical mind understand. Every desire, before you're able to materialize it in your reality, always seems big. Pick up anything in your life that you really had it on a list that I need to get a bike, I need to get a car, oh this is my dream company, I need to get a job over there, okay? All of these things might have looked like big manifestations or big desires or big dreams you had in your life, and you gave it a lot of importance and you had your doubts around it and you really wanted to work hard to achieve it. And surely you took care of all those things and really, really soaked in those feelings of, having it once you materialized it. If you got a new bike or if you got a new rented house, exactly like how you were imagining, or that job in the dream company, the first few days, or take a first few weeks, or take the first 2 3 months, okay? You kept that feeling alive inside you that I wanted this, I got it. You were really happy, you were really joyful. What happens after that? Your bike, your car, your job becomes a normal part of your life eventually, whether it's after a few weeks or after a few months. It's only till you have that materialized, you give it this big label that this is my dream, this is something really big I want in my life. But you don't see those things as big because now it's a normal and consistent part of your life. You know when you wake up tomorrow morning, your car is parked outside. You know when you wake up tomorrow morning, your bike is parked outside. You know when you wake up tomorrow morning, you're going to that company where you already got that job. So eventually, it does not matter how big your desire seemed at the beginning, it always normalizes, and that's how life is in general. So now you might be feeling it's a big deal that you're not in contact and you want contact from that person, and somehow when you do receive that contact, everything in my life would be perfect. Everything would fall in place. I would be able to concentrate on other things. I would be able to take care of my health. I would be able to, join these classes again. I would be able to concentrate on my work better if they just talk to me. Again, all these things I just mentioned, it's very easy to understand if I have kept that person on the pedestal or not. If you're pausing everything that is happening in your life or not putting in the efforts that you're supposed to, especially not taking care of yourself in any way, you have kept that person on a pedestal. Now, how can you normalize the desire for yourself? Not after it materializes, because that happens naturally, okay? But before, beforehand, if you see your desire as a really normal thing, once you put that tag of something being normal, it's really easy to call it in because it's a normal thing. It's so normal, why wouldn't it happen? If I want it, it's normal for me to have it. It's normal for me to have these nice things. It's normal for all the people I'm interested in to be interested in me. Normal things that you don't keep on a pedestal, that you feel I'm not worthy of, I wouldn't be able to get it. You don't think this way about normal things. You have a TV in your living room. You don't every day go and think, I'm not deserving of having a TV. Okay, these are simple examples you can pick up from your daily life. And I know that's a non living object, but you can easily replace it with a living being. If you have really amazing friends in your life, you don't sit and overanalyze, overthink every day that no, I'm not worthy of such good friends. How do I have such good friends? You are not keeping your friends on a pedestal. You specifically do this in terms of romantic relationship. Okay, normalize it. Normal friendships, normal family relationships, normal work relationships always flourish. So, one of the best ways to normalize your desire before it shows up is to go back in time. If you have any memories around either this person messaging you, texting you, being consistent, or any of your past crushes or relationships where they were really consistent in being in contact with you, use that memory to fuel your manifestation process today. Your memory is such a beautiful thing for you to relive those things, relive those emotions or feelings, or even if you're not able to bring those feelings back, relive that end state to materialize whatever you want in this current reality. If there was a time before you came into this no contact situation where this person was really consistent, what was your state of being that time? I'm sure if it went on for a few weeks or few months, it became a really normal part of your daily reality where you know when you wake up the next day, I'll have a good morning message from them. Where you know that they'll call me during the afternoon, during their lunch break. You know it because it happened so much initially. It became a normal and consistent part of your reality. It became an assumption within you that yes, this person has now started texting me every day. They are interested in me. I am interested in them. So you did not sit and manifest messages from them, right? It all happened so organically because the initial consistency built a belief within you that yes, I'm going to see their message tomorrow. Yes, I'm going to see their call tomorrow because now it's a normal part of my daily life. How was your state of being when you were receiving this consistent contact from them? I'm sure you were not being desperate. I'm sure you were not feeling the urgency because it was a really normal thing for you to expect. Why did that expectation build? Because of the consistency. Whatever was happening in your 3D created this belief within you. Use that memory again. You were in a really relaxed place when that assumption was already hardened into fact for you that yes, I get messages from this person. It's a really normal thing. That is the state of being you need to be in to again call in that contact from the specific person. You need to be relaxed. You need to feel like it's a really normal thing. You need to know that you can call it in any time in your life, and it can again become a really regular part of your daily routine. Always go back in time. If you don't understand what state of being should I be in, always go back in time when that thing was already happening. What was your state of being? Replicate it. Be relaxed. Having doubts, fears, anxiety, it's okay. There are ways to deal with it. Okay. Check out the playlists I have around doubts, fears, and triggers, 3D reality, and resistance. Okay. There are ways you can deal with these emotions. Deal with them when they're coming up. Let them go away, let them fade away. Come back to that state of being where you are making it really normal for yourself. Live in that end state, okay? Persist in it. Add in visuals, add in scripting, adding affirmations, whatever technique you're comfortable with, where you are having conversations with that person again. You are somewhere sitting with that person, connecting to each other, whatever makes you feel good. If you already have memories around all this, use your memories, tap into that. Okay, your memories are a blueprint. These are really beautiful things available to you. Your mind, it's so beautiful that those memories remain with us, which we can use. You can easily go back to your memories, and you have a lot of things around you that can help you do that. Whenever we smell a certain fragrance, right, or we hear a certain kind of music, it can take us back to our childhood days or our teenage years very easily. And you don't have to struggle to evoke feelings within you that time. Those things do it automatically. So don't get stuck on each step saying, I don't know how to evoke the feelings, I don't know how to be in the end state. Use your memories. Go back in time, recall any kind of nice conversations you had with that person. Okay. Listen to the music that you were listening to when you were having a really good time. Put on the same kind of perfume that reminds you of a certain time you spent together. These are the small things you can do in your physical reality that would help you come into that end state and persist in the new story. That state of being will bring this in again, and again you will feel like it is a really normal part of your daily routine. Okay, that is how you can normalize your desire for yourself. Now, lastly, I want to talk about self concept, which I already did mention a bit of in each point. But self concept, in my eyes, is really important. And I repeat this in all the videos. Self concept is something that will ensure you sustain all your desires, and you're not just stuck in this game of doing surface level manifestations, calling things in. Then they go away because your old triggers and stories are coming up. Then again, you put all this double energy and efforts to call something in. Then it goes away because you're not working on the foundation. You're not working on dissolving away your fears, doubts, building yourself up. So I really place a lot of importance on self concept. Again, at the end of the day, it's your choice. If you want to manifest without working on your self concept, you can still call things in. I'm not saying that you cannot manifest and you should feel really wonderful about yourself. You can manifest and materialize things. I like seeing manifestation, conscious creation from the lens that I want it in my life for a long term. I want consistency. I want stability with something. So that's why I would always suggest to ensure your self concept is in the correct place. How do you see yourself? Why do you think you're not worthy of receiving contact from this specific person or anyone that you're interested in? If you feel you're not worthy and deserving of something, you need to really give those answers to yourself. Maybe it's regarding all the kind of negative incidents or events that have taken place in your past. Okay? Maybe it's about all the experiences you have had in your childhood, teenage years, school, college, doesn't matter. Maybe you grew up hearing certain things from your friends and family or strangers that made you doubt yourself a lot. Or maybe in the past relationships, you had certain kind of partners that made you feel small, didn't make you feel respected, or didn't make you feel like your opinions are important enough, or the things that you do are important enough or worthy of discussions. It could be anything. Your work is to ensure that from this moment onwards, I will take on a new self concept. Okay, things have happened in my past. Maybe people have made me feel a certain way. Maybe I have made myself feel a certain way. But when is the time to decide to create a new, brand new self concept for yourself? Step into that reality. Your old stories, your old experiences and beliefs should not be dictating your whole life. If you decide in this moment, this self concept is not serving me, I am going to change the way I see myself. No one to change but self. Everything that you change here will reflect outside. If you are able to change everything here, love yourself enough, build in confidence, you will know. Okay, it's a knowing within that I deserve all good things and all good people. And anyone or anything that does not reciprocate the same energy, I don't have to entertain that. I don't have to let those things or people be in my awareness. You want everything in life. You want a good partner, you want good health, you want good wealth, you want a good job and career, you want good family relationships, but you feel you're not worthy or deserving of them. How do these two things work out? Why do you feel you're not worthy or deserving? You need to really seriously have that chat with yourself and change your inner dialogue. If you are someone who is taking care of yourself, who has a job, who's earning, who is confident, who knows how to solve problems, you are educated, you are someone who gives their all in a relationship, sometimes it's really important to sit down and make a list of your own traits, the good things in you, the good things in your character, how good your heart is, how good, kind, or caring you are as a person. What are those good things you have done for your friends and family? Okay, it's really important to sometimes sit and have that talk with yourself to realize and then change your self concept that I am this great person. Whatever I try to do, I give it my all. I never try to hurt anyone, and I am worthy of all the good things and good people. So you really need to take your self concept seriously, change the lens with which you view yourself. You don't have to take care of how people view you. People will see you the way you see yourself. If the current beliefs in you, due to past incidents and events, is not serving you, it's your responsibility to go in your inner world, put in techniques, put in practice to change it. Once you change it and you truly believe that I am the person who receives everything they desire because I deserve it, others will start seeing you the same way. 3D reality is secondary. Okay, it's a mirror. Whatever goes on here will reflect there. So you don't have to take care of how to change how this person thinks about me or these people think about me. That's none of your business. How do you think about yourself? That is what matters. Change that and it will reflect everywhere outside. Trust me, you will see the changes in no time. Once you truly, not surface level, truly put those core beliefs in yourself that I deserve all good things and all good people, then you will not keep these desires or these people or a specific person on a pedestal, because you will see everything as an equal. Okay, so that was my in-depth video on how you can receive contact from someone if you have been in a no contact situation. Try these things out. These would really be helpful, not just to call in people or a specific person in your life, but ensure they become a consistent and normal part of your daily reality. In case you have any kinds of question around this topic or your own experience that you want to share with everyone else, you can leave it in the comment section below. I have my Instagram linked below, which is for a regular dose of motivation, and also my second YouTube channel, which is around self-development and mindset. Not really from a manifestation perspective, but in general. If the videos there interests you, you can subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, have a great week.